Hear ye, gather round. Peace, K Real. Oh Lord, don't start. Hear ye, gather round. Hear ye. What Gaddy says? Get in here, get in here. What you shit? Let me see. Look at that shit. What? Yeah, you know what we back on? Bass Got Books, season 1, episode 5. Season 1, episode 5. Bass Got Books. Get in here, get in here. Gather round. Wake and bake. I hope you ain't waking and pulling up. If you are, that's a problem. So get in here, roll up. If you at work, enjoy. But you know what we on. Bass Got Books, season 1, episode 5. Hey, I'm fixing this for you. Go sit down in your chair. You're welcome, baby. Love you. Yeah, we in here this morning. Yeah, pulling up that coffee. Better not be pulling up nothing else. Yeah, Gaddy, get in here, get in here. Peace, Pablo, K Real, Pistol Packet Pen. Shit, let's see. Angie Nunez, First Century Christian, Jose Rodriguez, Bumblebees. Shit, yeah, we in Terra Infinita, you know, it's like 3 books to this little series. If you see at the bottom where it's in red, where it says Nos Confunden, if you translate that into English, it means they confused us. So again, Nos Confundes in Spanish, when you translate it to English, it means they confused us. So again, take this shit with a grain of salt. Peace, my sister. Peace. Y'all go follow Ashante Unique, aka Brown Sugar. Let's get her to 1,000 followers, so you know we can hear her voice. And if y'all see Pablo's son somewhere in the chat, he needs like 12 followers to go live. That's a smart brother. So if y'all would, you know, if y'all appreciate me, don't send no gifts, but go on and, you know, add Pablo's son or follow Pablo's son and Ashanti Unique, you know. Let's give him a voice. But yeah, we're gonna start it up in about 3 minutes. What up, Felonious? Yeah, we're gonna start it up in like 3 minutes. Somebody go share this to Seven. You know Seven. If y'all watch, you know, all other 4 episodes of Bass Got Books, you know who I'm talking about when I say Seven. But yeah, somebody go get Seven for me because he's always in here. He's always in here. He's interested in this type of shit. But yeah, I'm smoking real quick. I'm gonna give a quick little what you call it. That's one book. Another book. Go on and take your screenshots. They're free. Screenshots are free. So don't be afraid because I show a lot of shit. That's the second book. Or the first, I don't know. But that's the third book to the little series. So go on a screenshot. They're free. I don't bite, you know. I don't get mad, you know. I like to share information. Yeah, and if you go on Amazon right now, they got like a 40% off deal. It's like $45 for all 3. So if y'all want to be like Bass, hit up Amazon, $45. All 3 books be here in 2 days. Peacefully, yeah. And then while we read, you know, I like to correlate stuff with this book right here. So that's a short little book, but I think I found the book that I was looking for. This shit is 340 pages or something like that. So I think it's the book that I'm looking for. It'll be in here probably Monday or Tuesday. I'll order it probably Friday or Saturday. But Um, Screenshot this one because this is a doozy. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read the first paragraph of this book. What? What? Yeah, give me 1 second, okay? Yes, that's a doozy right there. And y'all see Bass $1.50 fines. You see Bass be finding books for the low. So you want Bluey? Yeah, I'm gonna read the first paragraph of this book. It's gonna be a doozy. Look, what you gonna watch? What you gonna watch? Bluey? Where? This? Puppy Dog Pals? Okay. All right, fascinating. I need an hour, okay? Just an hour. It's gonna be a short. Yeehaw. Make sure you eat your chips, okay? And drink your water. But yeah, this book right here, Ancient Kingdoms of Mexico. This shit took me like 3 weeks to get it in the mail. It's a doozy. Let me go on and read it for you real quick. It might hurt some feelings, but uh, I wanna read like two paragraphs because it won't make sense unless I read all paragraphs. But here it goes. To the south of the Bering Strait, the smooth ocean floor is covered by shallow waters. For much of the past 70,000 years, until the end of the fourth ice age, the sea level fell, at times more than 100 meters, and uncovered a flat subcontinent joining Northeast Asia to Northwest America. About 12,000 years ago, as the ice melted, this land bridge sank beneath the waves for the last time, and will not re-emerge unless the world enters a fifth ice age. It was over this landmass that man entered America. Since climatic conditions were harsh, he probably followed its southern shore at a latitude more or less corresponding to the present day Aleutian or Kuril Islands, and that's Aleutian, and the Kuril or Kuril is Kurule Islands. But this is where it gets good. Listen, the original home of the first migrants is likely to have been North China, aka Mongolia, but North China, where some of the earliest human remains have been found. Nonetheless, American man is not a typical Mongol, and his skin is coppery rather than yellow. Clearly, his ancestors included men of other races also present in East Asia. Some of these were dark skinned Negroids. I rest my case. Let me put this back up here because I know after y'all heard that, y'all gonna want to get this. Y'all heard where it said, the real Mongols were dark skinned Negroids. So, yeah, screenshot that. Ancient Kings of Mexico. Y'all heard that. Y'all heard that here first on Bass Got Books, my daily morning book session, season one, episode 5. Thank you for being here. But yeah, we're about to get started on, about to get started on the shit we've been reading for the last 3 days. Y'all notice, y'all notice when I started reading about, some truth, y'all notice it went from 226 to 50 people after they heard coppery color skin and Negroid features. But you know what? I love y'all, so I'll do y'all this favor. I'm gonna do y'all a favor, so y'all can make videos of this shit. But hold on, hold on. Bass got too many books on his laptop. Hold on, I can stop saying that weird shit. Calling myself Bass, but if you can find it, screenshot it, use it as a video. But uh, primarily this right there, and you see the American man is not a typical Mongol. So Yeah, screenshot that, read around it for a little bit, and we're gonna get started in about 2 minutes if y'all don't mind. I told y'all I had something that was coming in that was gonna fuck him up. I told y'all I was gonna fuck him up. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? I told y'all I was gonna fuck him up, folks. Folks, you're not gonna get evidence like you are anywhere else, but Bass got books. And you see, it says so. They say, "Oh, you don't read the whole story," while others were the fairer and more hairy Caucasoids. But American man, what? Sit down right here so you can listen. You got your chips. You already ate your breakfast. You got your spicy water. Don't make no mess. You gotta shh, okay? You gotta listen. Come sit on your chair. Sit on your chair. But it says American man is not a typical Mongol. A typical Mongol. It says, and his skin is cop. Woohoo! You did it. You got on the chair by yourself. Pound it. All right. You gotta be quiet. We in class, okay? Okay. Eat your chips. You already ate your eggs. It says American man is not a typical Mongol, and his skin is coppery rather than yellow. What? It's plain water. You're not gonna like it. Drink your spicy water. Drink your sparkling water. You're welcome, baby. Don't interrupt no more. If not, you're going to the sala. Hush. Hush. American man is not a typical Mongol, and his skin is coppery rather than yellow. Clearly, his ancestors included men of other races, also present in East Asia. Some of these were dark-skinned Negroids, while others were the fairer and more hairy Caucasians. Descendants of such Negroids are still to be found in the remoter parts of several countries bordering the Indian Ocean, while the well, Ainus of northern Japan and certain East Siberian tribes are basically Caucasian. What? Yes, you loud. They can't hear me. Eat your chips. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. You eating chips, so be happy. Okay? Yes. But yeah, that was just that was a little little snippet of what's to come on future episodes of Bass Got Books. You know, but yeah, take a quick screenshot, make a video over it. I'll give you the front cover again. Yeah, that's it. You seen what it said too. You see where it's highlighted. Get a quick read real quick. Just read what's highlighted real quick. Yeah, Bass Got Books every morning, 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. I'll be here. But yeah, hear ye, gather round. Black Knights in town. That's from Biker Boys, if you didn't know the movie Biker Boys. But yeah, we left off on Pallades, and on this one, I am going to cross-reference that the Palladians to a different book. So yeah, here we go. It's the start of the class, but this is from a different book. Alien Races also describes Palladians. Uh, yeah, here we go. Palladians, what? All right, all right. But y'all see who it look like? Come on, silly. Don't touch nothing. Here's your chip, your drink. But it says Palladians. Palladians are often blonde and occasionally brunette, according to some contexts, and they usually look like they come from a Nordic background, like Scandinavia or Norway. What? Yes. Many believe. You want to go sit in the sala? You wanna go sit by yourself in the sala? Okay, eat your chips and listen. Okay? It says many believe they are descended from the same bloodline as humans on Earth. Eat, quit me. Many believe they are descended from the same blood. I'm be quiet. Be quiet. My name is Bass. Learn how to say Bass, and I'll answer you. It says many believe they are descended from the same bloodline as humans on Earth, so they look almost identical to any human walking around the planet. It was said. Supposedly, the Palladians are the first beings to have developed advanced spacecraft, which humans commonly refer to as UFOs, that can perform hyperspace travel. Some contacts report that this species has stated that their technology surpasses current technology on Earth by about 3,000 years. They are said to be a part of a galactic council known as the Andromedan Council, based somewhere in the Andromeda constellation, and they are often quoted by contacts saying that they are extremely angry about the environmental destruction on Earth. It is also believed that the Palladians took on the Lyrians when they arrived in their star system centuries ago as refugees from their planet. So that's from one book called Alien Races, and now we're gonna see what this other book says about Pallades. Yeah, we in the Bascot Books, season 1, episode 5. We in here this morning. Did anybody ever send this to 7? Can somebody send this to 7 for me, please? Anybody? 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 I appreciate that, Pablo. Hold on. Pablo, look, Pablo needs 13 followers to go live. Pablo underscore son needs 13 followers to go live. There's 50 people in here. He should be able to go live by the end of this class. Season 1, episode 5 of Bascot Books. Again, that's Pablo underscore son. Need 13 followers to go live. Appreciate it, Nicole. Peace, David. Peace, David. But yeah, so we already seen what they said about the Palladians. So let's see what this book says about it. Um, the Palladians are very close to the known lands. They are very tall beings that keep a physical similarity with the Norse. So look, where they two different books. They both, you know, they both said something about come from a Nordic background like Scandinavia or Norway. So that's one book. Other book says the same thing. Keep a great physical similarity with the Norse. Come on now. You're not going to get this kind of correlation live anywhere else, folks. It is said that their ancestors survived the Battle of Asgard against the Custodians and then escaped to those lands in the Pallades. They are generally benevolent to humans, but made a peace pact with the Anunnaki during an early age of their development. They rely on your spiritual development and improving your living conditions. Y'all see the next one. Y'all definitely gonna want to stay tuned. But living conditions, their circle environment is believed to have been manipulated by the Anunnaki since almost since almost their beginnings. For that reason, they suffer natural disasters from time to time, trying to improve their current situation. Although their land seems to be destroyed at an accelerated rate. It is believed that this was implanted to force them to have to escape from there and seek refuge in the known lands. Huh? Yeah, that's your sister in school last year. Quit me. Here, get the juice and go sit down. What? That's not Lele. Um, it says It is believed that this was implanted to force them to have to escape from there and seek refuge in the known lands. We are the known lands, by the way. You know, America, Africa, Asia, Australia, we are considered the known lands. And they already said that the Palladians have a Norse look to them. So what does that mean? It's your sister. My name is Bass. My name is Bass because you're saying that too much. You learned that too fast here. Mm, mm. All right, so it says, although many of these beings visited the known continents, especially, shh, stop! You're calling my name way too much. You potty trained. You done ate already. You already had a snack. You got some of my spicy water. Stop. I just need an hour today. Okay? Then we go outside when the rain dries up. Okay? Okay. Pound it. Pound it. Yeah, yeah, we young. We young to everybody else. The original Spankerho. We're young compared to everyone else. Um, what? Yeah, according to this book, we have been through like three, four, five resets already. Resets or reboots. No, shh, be quiet. Look, go sit down. Take your chips. Go sit down. I'll bring it to you. Go, 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 go. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, it's gonna be an early one today. She won't leave me alone. Yeah, look, we on seven. Yeah. Uh, but yeah, no. God, God, leave. Go sit down. I'm sorry. Give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to like triple task. I'm trying to smoke, take care of the baby, read. Hey, if you come over here again, we're not going outside. We're not gonna go to the slide, okay? You want to go to the slide? I see it. Dog, puppy dog house. If you don't stop, we're not going outside, okay? We're gonna go to the slide today. So calm down, chill out. All right, sorry. It says it is believed that this was implanted to force them to have to escape from there and seek refuge in the known lands. Although many of these beings visited the known continents, especially especially the north entrance through Asgard, they do not feel comfortable in coexisting with humans. They looked for other alternatives, but they were a failure. They also failed to live in any of the land behind the wall of mountains. Angela, kick cocks. It's a joke. If you was the only one that said something about her calling me daddy and calling me Bass, it's a fucking joke. Actually, mods, take care, Angela, for me, please. I can almost guess what you look like, Angela. They looked for other alternatives, but they were a failure. They also failed to live with any of the land behind the walls of the mountains. Angela, I don't give a damn if you here, gone, croak. I don't give a fuck, honestly. Do you? Shit. My baby is super healthy. Yeah, Miles, take care of Angela for me. Show her the door and spit on her on the way out. Spit on her on the way out of the door, please. Thank you. What is it? Yes, it's your sister. I know who that is. I see her every day too. She's beautiful, right? Well, I don't know. It's your sister's classmates. But these beings did not help the humans in the Great War, although although neither did they help the custodians. They simply stayed on the sidelines. What? They simply stayed on the sidelines. Although there is a good relationship with the Giants, they are not seen with good eyes as allies, since they showed no interest in humanity in delicate moments of history. Anyway, the great spiritual advancement is worthy of learning. Is worthy of learning. They are beings that could help humans on their way. And lately, there are more Palladians entering the known lands. It is estimated that in the near future, they could migrate in large numbers and coexist in these lands, accepting certain custodian conditions. Perhaps this is happening right now. Peace, pretty kitty. All right, thanks, sister. Thanks for getting out of here. Yeah, all of y'all on her when she walked out of here. But this is a doozy. I know y'all ready for this one. This is a doozy. I don't know if I can see that clearly, so I'm a scooch on in. Not do they actually try to help us, or are they still uncomfortable? Is my question. Um, that's a good question. The only way to find out is original spank that hoe is join me every morning on Bass Got Books, and we'll find out. That's the only way to find out because I don't know. I'm really like I've always been interested in this knowledge and this type of stuff, but I just now started reading about it. What? I don't know who this. Your sister's schoolmates. Yeah, I just recently got into this. I've been on history for like all my life, so I just recently got on this. But yeah, a quick promotion. If you stick around, we'll find out exactly who these people are in greater detail every morning, 8 or 9 o'clock. Listen too. So yeah, stick around. We'll eventually find out in more, in more detail who there are. Some of them want to help, however, there are other ones stopping them. Yeah, well, the ones that's primarily stopping them are the big dogs. So the Anunnaki and the custodians are probably stopping them, although they probably want to help. But you see where it says like they are not seen with good eyes as allies. Because in order to save their ass, they just sit on the sideline. You see what I'm saying? So I guess you can pretty much care. They don't really care about nobody but themselves. They only fight for themselves, pretty much. That's what I get out of it. So, but it's a possibility we do see these people. I think about it. This account, like all this stuff, was like written in the '60s and stuff like that. But recently here translated. So like 1960s. But these people out here are probably thousands and millions of years old. So yeah, we never know. But yeah, this is gonna be a doozy. Land of the clones, second Earth, land of the clones. But this is what gets me is America 2, Europa 2. What? Peace, Rocky. Thanks for joining me on on season 1, episode 5 of Mascot Books. But y'all see that America 2, that Europa 2, land of the clones. You know who get cloned? Celebrities, politicians, blase blase. And according to this book, um, their their atmosphere is advanced, so it helps them live like from somewhere to like 160 to 190 years old. So I'm not saying nothing, you know. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just reading, pretty much. But yeah, we will proceed. Um, it says, "This is indeed a very strange Earth. It was created as a totally experimental first Mars Earth. although it was not used for a long time until they transferred the idea to the Mars Earth. That was confusing, so I'm going to read that again. This is indeed a very strange Earth. It was created as a totally experimental first Mars Earth, although it was not used for a long time until they transferred the idea to the Mars Earth. Mm. Thank you for the gifts. This I feel all the love when I get gifts. When I get taps on the screen, I'm a tapper myself, honestly. But yeah, when I see that tap 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 in the screen, I love seeing that. You know, it helps the algorithm, brings more people in here, more people we can block. But it says the first to penetrate this circular environment were the Anunnaki, finding only life in a very early stage of development. It was immediately used to transport some of them dominant races to create an experimental site for conflict resolutions and inter-race development. But this did not prosper, and it was almost destroyed. So y'all see that the land of the clones. You know, here in America, we've been talking about clones for what, like conspiracy wise, quote unquote, for what, 10, 15 years. They've been doing it since the 40s with that sheep. Come on now. Come on now. 20 years. Look at that. Come on now. And you see it says um, the Anunnaki, the first people to penetrate was the Anunnaki. Hey, quit drawing on them walls. Your mama gonna whoop me if I let you do that. You're gonna get me in trouble. It says the first to penetrate this circular environment was the Anunnaki, finding only life in a very early stage of development. It was immediately used to transport some of them dominant races to create an experimental site for conflict resolution and inter-race development. But this did not prosper, and it was almost destroyed. Then it was used as cloning lands to save lives of important leaders of the different races. For that reason, it has that characteristic name. Don't argue with Bass. Argue with your mammy. Because I'm just reading. These ain't Bass's words. This is coming from a book. Don't argue with Bass. Argue with your mammy. So it says, then it was used as cloning lands to save lives of important leaders of the different races. So that reason it has that characteristic name. There was an escape of beings that were used for cloning that had to be chased in order not to generate common commotion in the different worlds. This is also happening with human beings who were used for cloning, who escaped from there. These beings were robotic and lacked any feelings or empathy. No doubt all this was another aberration of the parasites. Mm, mm. Actually, MRAC 402, this is sold in the science fiction center area. So I guess science is fiction, huh? So it says this mods, you know what to do. Hold on, let me get a loogie up real quick. Now mods, you know what to do. This experimental land today is completely abandoned. Yeah, right. So they say this experimental land today is completely abandoned. Uh, they are one of the many forgotten lands that someday maybe someone can reuse. The Palladians also have these lands in view to make a massive relocation, but the truth is that it is not known what can be found there since the large laboratories were abandoned overnight. You are now. Oh shit! I almost blocked you. I clicked the wrong button. You are now. Thanks for that. You know, my sister always get them for me. Yeah, make sure you get that loogie. Thanks, Kitty Cat 50 Mustang. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right, this is just, anything's possible. Anything is possible. Think about the shit that they lied to us already. You know, this is a disclaimer since we got stupid people, coming in here disrupting. This is not meant to be taken, as educational purposes. This is not meant. I'm not telling you this is facts, and I'm not telling you this is false. Like I said, don't argue with Baz. Argue with your mammy. I'm just reading. I'm just expanding. I'm expanding the brain's horizons, pretty much. They already lied to us about who the fuck we are. They could be lying about several other things. Why not try to, explore other possibilities? Because everything is possible. But yeah, this one is a double doozy. I see what it says. Let me see if I can get a up close look. Celestial lands, Terra Incognita, so incognito lands. Let's see, Lacerta's lands, probably named after somebody. Uh, Isla de los Reptiles, Island of the Reptiles is what that is in Spanish right here, right there. Island of the Reptiles. Lands of Hydra, so lands of probably water. They go Iris down there. It's a small ass map, you know, but this is a doozy. This is a doozy. Land of the Forgotten Humans. Lands of the Forgotten Humans. The original Spankaho. I believe all of these have their own dome, and then we're all under one big ass dome, if that makes sense. Hey, Tony, guess what? Bye bye. Damn, where the mods at? Y'all was supposed to. There you go. There you go. There you go. Y'all made my y'all made my loogie sound bad, like I was, doing it for no reason. But thank you, right on time. But let's begin. These beings are often mistaken for Anunnaki or other beings, but the reality is they live far away from the known lands. Although they although they have visited them on several occasions and have made direct contact with leaders, they are beings who prefer to live far away from other worlds. Their homes are generally built underground, and these advanced reptiles have shown great hostility to humans on several occasions. They have encountered them. Generally, if they visit other worlds, they do so to implant subway bases that could be used in the future, since they monitor everything from there with their advanced technologies. This motherfucker fake as hell, but talking about subways and this and this and this. Look, wise man Thoth the Gemini, one of my TikTok friends said some shit the other day, and he said, "Close your eyes while you listen to this book." And almost every chapter I'll read, you will think they're talking about us. That's how crazy this book is. So it says, to finish up, although they have a whole circular environment for themselves as the Lacerta lands, most of them prefer to live in the island near that world. There they have a large subway city, and although they live in independent lands, they seem to prefer it in that way. They have had in the past great wars against the Anunnaki and are considered of great advancement and development of weapons for destruction. Mm. These beings have earned their due respect from the great colonizers, have never been used as beings for inferior tasks, nor have they been able to bend them in any way. It is very possible that if they choose their side, they would go in favor of the custodians in a possible future war against humanity. Mm, mm. Again, don't argue with Bass. Go home, knock on your mama door while she's smoking that cigarette, watching Little House on the Prairie, and argue with her. Cause I ain't got time. We accept everyone over here, but we don't deal with no bullshit over here. This is a safe place for people. This is where people come and not have to deal with drama and shit. This is where people come and get to explore their outer mind. So give me a second. I'm gonna cut up the strawberries. But yeah, my mods are always active. Y'all know that movie, The American Sniper, Michael Kyle, whatever his name was. My mods better than that. Trust me, my mods are better than that. But yeah, give me about 2 minutes. Let me cut these strawberries up for the baby. I'm telling you, y'all heard it yesterday. She'll eat you at a house, a car. If you own a business, she gonna eat the food there too. She's an eater, but she prefer like fruit and stuff like that. She loves blueberries and blackberries, and she loves bananas. Here, fat dog. Here, you're welcome. You're welcome. But yeah, let me go through a little promotion real quick. Thanks everybody for the likes, the shares, the screen taps, the gifts, but most of all, thank you for your time. I appreciate you let me enter your lives while you at work. Giving you something to do. Instead of being bored in this 9 to 5 job. I try to go live early so it'll give my people something interesting to do while they at work. Um, yeah, this is season 1, episode 5 of That's Got Books, but that's gonna be our next topic right here. Your minds are worthy of the medal of mine. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I might have to go get plaques made and send it to him. But yeah, I need to use the bathroom real quick, so uh, give me about 3 minutes. Let me use the bathroom. Like Lo say, my thirsty ass needs some water. But yeah, take a little break, go use the bathroom, stretch your legs, go look at the nearest, recessive person and just laugh at their face because you're the original being to this whole planet. You take a restroom break, roll up, pour some coffee, but yeah, we're gonna get right back into it. Give me about 3 minutes. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm a little quiet because I'm gonna take my headphone out my ear so y'all don't have to listen to me use the bathroom. And we're back you know, from the words of the sponsors of this show. Let me stop. Hey, this is a CIA op. Hey, Prank Kings, guess what? See you later. But yeah, I hope y'all getting y'all daily laugh. I hope y'all getting y'all daily source of, um, you know, brain expanding information. I myself am not calling this true, but yet I cannot call this false. So This is just here just to expand the mind, research purposes only, or entertainment. Like somebody said, this is a science fictional book, but I don't understand how because this is literally like a diary of a woman who was born on the other side. So I don't know how the hell this is, this is fake bullshit, like they said, or sci-fi or whatever. But yeah, yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, fool man, get them out of here. Yeah, everything is about us raising our frequencies, and this shit too. You know, what if we haven't had our frequencies raised high enough to like access certain portals and stuff like that? Because we need to know that once we go through these portals, we might come in contact with these type of people. That's why we haven't got to that frequency where we can activate portals. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? It's all hypothetical, but that's what this shit is for, is to make your mind, think, you know. But what if we haven't got to that frequency to activate portals because we haven't learned about this shit right here? Because there is a chance once we enter these portals or these other dimensions, we might come in contact with these people. So we know how to act accordingly when we meet these people. Does that make sense? Put a fishing rod with a fish in the comments if that makes sense for bass. Yeah, let me got a guest. Peace, Dave.
Hey, peace. Yeah, listen, all these trolls don't even pay attention to them, man. Like, this book is way too detailed to say, oh, it's fake. They got to have a wild imagination to talk about the land beyond the ice wall. And then when you look at the maps, it correlates to other older maps. You know what I'm saying? So there's got to be a lot of truth to it rather than just it's fake. Keep it moving.
See, I like to use the trolls as a joke. That's why I say make sure everybody get their loogie ready. Whenever y'all hear me do it, make sure y'all do it too because they're about to hit the door. So I just use the trolls as a little joke. I don't give a damn about them honestly. You gonna sit up here with me or what? Put that map up for me that you usually put up.
Yeah, hang on. The one with all the lands out there.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
All right.
Y'all, I'm gonna show y'all something funny though, real quick. It's a damn squirrel eating out of a bird feeder. I just watched the motherfucker crawl. Look, look closely. Oh, I didn't know you could zoom in. I just watched the motherfucker crawl up the pole just to eat the bird seeds. That's crazy. There it is, folks. There's no way you have a detailed map like this. There is no way. There is no way you have a detailed map like this. There's no way. And there's no way that I could take this book that we're reading right now, right? And this book right here, totally different author, totally different book series, and they talk about the same things. Come on now. Come on now. Folks, you're not going to get this anywhere else but Bass Got Books. So thank you for joining me on season one, episode 5 of Bass Got Books, my daily morning book read. Who did it?
It's actually real, bro. Like even Admiral Byrd tells you the location where to go to get to the other side. He's like beyond Mexico, the Mexico 66 parallel. So it's very clear.
And David, what some of the shows what gets me is like, they say Jesus is the real savior, Jesus this, God this, and I understand that. Like, you're a close friend I met on here. You thump that Bible. You know what I'm saying? You're a believer in the Bible, but you can also relate to this too. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm. Look, these are the things in the end times that's being revealed. Like, there's tons of stuff that's brand new, but it's real. What are we gonna do? Lie to everybody and say it's a ball again? Nah. This is the fresh new information that's coming out.
And like, you know, like we we got Bibles over here too. Hold on. We got Bibles over here too.
And I'm gonna tell
Hold
you,
on,
the
hold on.
Vatican, there's like 300 books that the Vatican is hiding that is related to the Bible. Like, for example, the book that tells you about the American Indians is the Book of Mormons. So, and the Bible correlates with it. There's tons of books that's not in the Bible that goes beyond. The Book of Enoch talks about the land beyond the ice wall. When Enoch left, he was going somewhere. He wasn't going to empty space.
You know, we read the Bible too. You know, for any of the trolls that think, you know, that because we read this, we don't believe in, you know, the Christ or God or any of this stuff. You know, we dig our nose and everything. There goes seven. Good morning, sleepyhead.
Hey, and check this out. There's spaceships in the Bible. It is known as clouds. You know, it even talks about Jesus. It says, "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him." It's crazy, but it's true. What are we gonna do? Lie?
Yes, seven. I've been calling for you for about an hour now, but yeah. The crazy thing is, I actually found, I bought someone's family Bible. I've always heard about family Bibles, but I've never like seen one before. But yeah, here goes family Bible. Here goes my arm. Here goes my arm, and there goes a family Bible. So they're all real, folks. I know you hear a lot of Aboriginal folks talking about make sure you get your family Bible. It is real. There is such thing called a family Bible. So just make sure you go and get yours. Make sure you go and get yours, folks. What? Yeah, but leave Poncho alone. You're scaring him. But yeah, if no one has anything else to say, you know, this is season one, episode 5 of Bass Got Books. You know, just expanding the horizon of you know, our people's brains. But you know, this is Terra Infinita. In Spanish, what's in red, nos confunden, means they confuse me. Well, they confused us. So yeah, here it is. Hey, what's crazy is, if I'm not mistaken, y'all see the last comment, Angela Maggard. She is even like, I think, admitted that she is a product of MK Ultra and like experiments from the government. So y'all might want to go follow her too. Hey, peace, Rashad. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's who that is. Um, her and her family were like MK Ultra or some shit like that. And she exposes it a lot. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, see, I got great memory. But yeah, folks. Yeah, if y'all haven't already, go follow Angela Maggard or Maggard. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. But yeah, she has a lot of stories and a lot of like firsthand accounts of you know, um, let's just say let's just say what this book says as laboratory experiments. So, and she has proof, and she has proof. So, everybody likes to scream, "Where's your proof? Where's your source?" She is the source. So, yeah, Angela. One day I would like for you to come up on my page, and we have a whole live about we have a whole live about that. But yeah, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna continue to read now. If nobody has anything to say. Yeah, Angela, I would love to have a conversation one day on live, but As of right now, I'm just going to continue to read this book. But thank you for joining me. But yeah, make sure y'all go follow her. Incredible stories, actually. It says chapter 18, the celestial lands and other extraterrestrial worlds. But if you leave Pancho alone, you won't. You scared? He gonna bite you. Get back, Pancho. Get back. Ugh. Don't do that no more. Don't do it no more. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I watch my, I got my baby in the mornings, so and I work at night. So what? Oh, beautiful. Here, take it in there. Go get your cup if you want more drink. I need about 30 more minutes. Okay. Okay. Love you. It says
Hey,
there are
hey,
many other
Bass, real
worlds.
quick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
Sorry.
bro. Yeah, can you hear me clear? Because I got new
I,
headphones in, so I was just wondering how you hear me.
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Beautiful. Can y'all hear me over the loud baby? You can tell she Puerto Rican. She loud as hell. But yeah, I'm gonna continue. All right, cool. Thanks. Dave, can you hear me?
You good? You good?
All right. There are many other worlds that are being left out of this book, and that soon will also be detailed about them. There are so many extraterrestrial races that struggle to survive in a system that seems to leave a, seems to leave to mere luck the fate of each one, those who survived or those who died. I told you this book is written in like Spanish and translated poorly into English, so I'm sorry. What, baby? Okay, you want more? Okay. You gonna learn how to say bass? Cause dad's getting old quick. Love you. It should also be noted that there are many others, although to a lesser extent, where peace and development reigns, perhaps because the parasitic races did not see or find anything interesting. Perhaps they monitor them from afar, or simply their development was subsequent to the visits in their land and gone unnoticed. Other lands, as we have seen, did not even manage to develop completely when the parasites entered their worlds and emptied their lands along with their dreams. Besides staining their history completely with blood, manipulated and changed their future forever. The human being was broken and still could not twist the destiny for which he was created. His kingdom was taken a long time ago, and it does not seem that they will leave the throne soon. Perhaps it is time to reveal themselves to the Despo King. Is that right? Despo or Despot? Despo? I'm gonna write that word down real quick so I can look it up. Despo or Despo. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up after this class. But it says it is true that at least three colonizing races weigh on us, and although we are still standing, we are being emptied spiritually every day. The death of the human being would not be physical, but it will be when we reach the point that there is no beings in the known lands who knows that inside his spiritual potential enough to change everything. Oh, everything around. My battery percentage came up, so it probably cut out. So I want to read that again. It says, "It is true that at least three colonizing races weigh on us, and although we are still standing, we are being emptied spiritually every day. The death of the human being will not be physical, but it will be when we reach the point that there is no beings in the known lands who knows that inside is his spiritual potential enough to change everything around. We must also learn from many other races that manage to overcome. We must follow some of their techniques to overcome the, the oppressive and manipulative power in which we live here. Many of these races are willing to help in the path towards the awakening and human freedom. Hey, Spankerho, Miss Spankerho, Lady Spankerho. Damn, I forgot what's your name. I think it's Lady Spankerho. If you're still in here, Uh, come to the front of the room. You remember you asked, so are they friendly or would they help us? There we go. Many races, what it says, many of these races are willing to help in the path toward the awakening and human freedom. There we go. See, I told you, if you stick around, we'll answer our own questions. Yeah, a few are, well, there's a lot that's not. Yeah, because there's over what? Over 178 lands. Maybe each land got 7, 8, 9, 10 races. So a lot are not helpful, but most are willing to help. It says, it should not be forgotten that the celestial lands, the mysterious and hidden lands where the parasites could never enter, and that they tried with all their technology together, continue to keep our secret, the one that only we humans carry, the source of life. Maybe we are the link to the other lands behind this great dome. The fear of colonizers is real because they cannot manipulate our essence. They only manipulate our physical environment. Nothing can harm our inner self. It's time to wake up. Mm, mm, mm. Hey, leave that alone. I, I personally, I think that was something that's worth another reread, maybe once, twice, three times more. It says, it should not be forgotten that the celestial lands, the mysterious and hidden lands where the parasites could never enter, and and that they tried with all their technology together to continue to keep our secret. The only that that y'all hear me about to stutter. It was about to go off bad. The mysterious and hidden lands where the parasites could never enter, and that they tried with all their technology together continue to keep our secret, the only one that the one that only we humans carry, the source of life. Maybe we are the link to other lands behind this great dome. The fear of the colonizers is real because they cannot manipulate our essence. They only manipulate our physical environment. Nothing can harm our inner self. It's time to wake up. Out here, this is gonna be interesting. Y'all read that. The interview with Helen. Helen is the lady that was born on the other side. The known lands and the last resets. Yes, Angela, this book even says we've had multiple resets or quote unquote reboots. David, you got anything to say, buddy? Before we continue? Huh? Where are we going? Come on, where? Where you put the remote? I don't know either. There it goes on the floor. It's not beautiful. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put Bluey on. Yeah, that's the last we're gonna hear about this TV until we go night night. Yeah, Bluey. That's the last we're gonna hear about changing this TV. Cause we're gonna finish reading, then we're going outside. Ma, heavy. Dad. Yeah, folks. This is Bass Got Books live to you. Um, live to you. Season one, episode.
Yo, top of the
Season one.
morning. Real quick, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to know.
Hold on. I'm doing my promotion. So give me 1 second, brother.
Okay,
Yeah, thank y'all for joining me. On this morning. I give everybody a chance to, when they working for this white man, slaving at this 9 to 5, opportunity to just take in some information, some knowledge. So I want to thank everybody for joining me today. All the likes, the gifts, all the comments, the panel, and yeah, this is Bass Got Books, episode 1, season 5. What's up, brother?
Peace, Baz. I'm Vader the God. Basically, I just jumped in because I just wanted to know is it a possibility that in the future you will be posting your lives like the ones that like I jumped in and like maybe like yesterday or something, and I like you was already up to maybe like chapter 17 or 16, and I would love to just like hear you read from the beginning. I know you're not going to do that. I know you're not going to reset, but I was trying to figure out if you would post the lives that you have already done. Like they got them already recorded.
Yeah, they asked me that last night, so I'm probably going to upload, the first episodes of season one of Bass Got Books, probably on YouTube. Um, I've had a YouTube, but I just use it so I can comment, but I don't have no videos yet. But yeah, someone mentioned the same thing last night, so I would definitely do that for the family. I'll post it on YouTube. Give me 1 second, and I'll write down my name, my YouTube name, in the comments.
Okay, cool. But you know that on your lives, you know that they record your lives. You know that, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah, I can save them and transfer them to YouTube. Yeah.
oh, okay, cool. That's awesome, man. I'm actually looking into getting these books. I got to get the book. I got to get the map because this pretty much coincides with what I've always been thinking. You know what I'm saying with the deities surrounding us. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at the map, then you know what I'm saying that the deities and the directions, then they all match up with the little continents that basically had different ideologies before they came and forced their religion on us. So I was just I'm doing my own little journey. So
Hey,
it's good.
get these books while you can. You can get all three of them for like $45. They're 40% off right now.
Oh
All
wow,
three of
okay,
them are
that's great to
45
know.
bucks on Amazon.
And the map comes with the first one, right?
I don't know which one is the first one. Like I got all three together, and they have like no numbers. But yeah, the one that I'm reading right now actually has that big ass. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me fold this little page in real quick. But yeah, David got the map. David
Yeah,
got the map.
I apologize for interrupting.
Now you good. You good, brother. You good. I was just in the middle of a promotion. I ain't mean to like be like sound like a douche or anything, but I was in
No,
the
no,
middle of a promotion and stuff like that. But yeah,
yeah, no,
that's in the
no. But I
book.
just okay, cool. I just don't I don't like to be interrupting. This is a great read, so I don't want to go and fuck up your chemistry. Part of my French. Yo, Dave, what's up, Dave?
Now you good, my brother.
Yo,
You good. You always welcome here. Keith 7.
Yo, but thanks, man. I do appreciate you. I gotta put these kids on the bus, but I appreciate you. I'm gonna drop back down. I'm still on. I'm watching from the Raptors.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for asking questions, my brother, and thanks for being here.
Peace, yeah, peace to the gods. Peace to the gods.
Peace, 7. 7 doing his morning yoga. And yes, sit ups and push ups are also considered yoga as well, or tantra or mantra. Same thing. All that physical activity that you do for exercise is all considered under one belt, and that would be yoga. But yeah, Dave 7. Anyone got anything to say? Anybody want to come up here and say anything before we continue to read this next chapter? I'm gonna probably go to about 10 o'clock or 10:15, and then pass the torch on. I'm gonna take my daughter to the park today. I guess no one has anything to say, but oh, got a guest. Give me 1 second. All right,
what it do, man?
P seven, P7. We got a guest,
But you know,
Tony
I'm just here
Tony.
for the fun.
We got a guest, Tony Tony. Please be respectful to everybody. But what would you like to add to this conversation, my man? Tony Tony, you there? Tony Squared, are you there? Dual Tony, are you there? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear Bass? Can y'all hear me? Yes, yes. Well, Dave froze up. I don't know why Tony squared. Okay, you hear me? Yeah, I don't know why Tony squared couldn't hear me. I tried to give Tony squared the floor, but I guess he didn't want it. But yeah, if, oh Lord, here go an hour. Nah, I'm fucking with you. What's up, Prince? Well, what's up, Dread?
I was listening to you. You got you a new follower today. I've been hearing you and peeping you off and on between the sitting there, but after I was listening to you, that's really focused,
Hey,
young brother.
sorry to interrupt you, but we can't. I can't hear you, Dread. It sounds like you're muffled.
Oh, damn, my phone is still fucking up. I thought I had it too. I'm gonna go buy me a new one. You can't hear me?
Yeah, barely, but yeah, I can get it. It's clear now.
How about now?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, I gotta go buy a new phone. Found myself having it fixed, but it didn't work. But no, I was saying you got a new follower, young bruh.
Appreciate it, Dread.
Listening to you read. I've been peeping your conversation and hearing what you've been saying, and everything. And I've been checking you out, and today I was just sitting back listening. Like, yeah, okay, time to follow the young brother. But I want to jump here to say Grand Rising. Hey, Professor.
Oh
My
no,
nigga.
please don't consider me a professor. I am a master
No, I'm talking
student,
about that.
passing on knowledge, my man.
No, I'm
Appreciate that,
talking
though.
about Dave.
Excuse
But,
me for jumping the gun, Dave. Not the professor.
oh, yeah. He a
Hey, good
professor.
morning, Prince Stretch.
He a professor. Okay. Um, what I was going to say is 7. Can you hear me, 7?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up with you, young brother? Don't forget the punching bag, bruh. You
Man,
doing
I
the
haven't hit a punching bag in God knows how long. I'm over here doing shadow boxing.
punching bag, young bruh. Get the punching bag. You missing that.
Oh, I'm gonna get me a punching bag. No doubt about that.
Cause me, I sit around and watch old fu movie, smoke trees, and I'm 53, and I go down there and get on that punching bag after I get done doing. Or I go outside on the side of the house and just start practicing. You know, I drag everything outside, smoke me some trees, sit on the side of the crib, and go at it. Even though my neighbors
You
all look at me crazy.
you located in Atlanta?
Say what?
Are you in Atlanta?
Oh no, man, I'm in Wisconsin, brother.
God damn. I
Yeah.
need more sparring friends, man. I need some sparring homies, man.
Yeah, see, that's another. That's because our people, we used to be into this in the '70s and the '80s, man, big time. But for some odd reason, they got it out of us, and we just sit around looking at each other like we're crazy. It is hard to find somebody to spar with. So I understand where you're coming from. But that basically what you can do is, young bro, is you can put you get your punching bag and get you some long rope to hang it, and then you can get you some sticks and stuff, big little logs and stuff, put them on the punching bag, and it literally turns the punching bag, let it be free swinging, and it literally turns the punching bag into an opponent for you because you got sticks on it where when you're hitting it, it's spinning, so you can block, punch, all that stuff. That's how I do it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show me that setup because that sounds fun as hell.
Yeah, I'll show it to you. Matter of fact, later on I'll do a TikTok as soon as I get a chance. Cause I'm not at the crib right now. I'm gonna go buy another phone so y'all can hear me. But I'll do a TikTok and leave it
I
up there.
appreciate you, Dread.
Okay.
Appreciate that, Prince Dread. But I want to adjust the chat real quick.
Oh,
I ain't even
okay.
gonna say it. Hey,
Everybody.
Sister Soul, this is for you. Watch how good my mods are. You ready? That's for you, Sister Soul. Bye. Damn, damn, my mom's gonna make me. There you go. Look. Good. Ooh,
Was
she
this
said,
person asking a question or something?
no, she kept saying my video is clickbait, shit, blah, 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 and I'm not releasing information. The fuck, I'm fucking reading a book. How the fuck am I not releasing information? These motherfuckers is crazy.
I
Hey,
think she
off
was
grid
cracking a
game.
joke.
Now, because she said it three, she said it three different times. But off grid game. Guess what? Bye bye. See, I do that so I don't let 50 other people get their their blood pressure up. So I just address. I see it. I address it. Boom, you gone. We don't do that over here. We respect over here. So once you disrespect, not even me, but everybody around here, all 54 people, you know, got to get you out of here. But yeah, if no one has anything else to say, uh, I'm about to twirl up real quick and continue to read. But seven, whenever I come to
If you
ATL,
drink, pull up.
nah, hell no. If you drink, wait till 6 o'clock to pull up, 'cause it's too damn early to be drinking.
Says who?
Well, I don't drink, so I guess I'm biased. Yeah, I ain't drinking about shit over 4 years.
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me good now,
Yeah,
young man?
yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, it's not
Seven.
it's not really good, but yeah, we can hear you. You can get the point
If
across.
you're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
drink
good
in the
enough.
morning, it has to be homemade. Water, honey, and fruit. Okay, it can't be the shit bought out the stores. All right, you understand, Seven? It's got to be that homemade stuff that aligns you. And you got to be outside. Didn't you ever watch the Mo Kung movie?
Yes,
Where was
sir.
the drunk at? He was outside in the tree,
Yes, sir.
right? And he was always meditating and shit. We look at them old movies and we don't realize how much they were telling us hidden information. You know, the drunk is always sitting in the grass somewhere. He's always connected to the earth. He's always drinking homemade wine. Okay, that's the only thing I want to jump up here and say.
Hey Prince, somebody
Thank you,
throwing
Extra.
tomatoes in the chat, so I'm gonna just continue to read. Somebody throwing tomatoes. I don't know.
I
This
didn't hear
motherfucker's
you
crazy, but
What, bro?
yeah.
You the only one. You the only one throwing tomato, bro.
I'm just joking.
say. She threw me some tomatoes. Cool, appreciate it.
I was just joking. Nah, I'm a heavy watcher of mixed martial arts. So whenever I hear you talk about about mixed martial arts and hydrating and shit, I definitely like write that shit down because I know you've been studying martial arts for a little bit. And I watch a lot, but I've only been practicing martial arts for about a month.
Okay. Um, basically, like I said, smoke you some trees, get on the punching bag. And basically, what you will understand about martial arts is range of motion. When you can get to understand that it's range of motion and putting them in form, you good. That's all they did is they took your range of motion and then start putting them into form, different moves. Form. And I don't do MMA, bro. I hate MMA. I do straight up martial arts. But I mean, MMA has his effective points if you're gonna be a good MMA fighter. You know what I'm saying? I would suggest you grab you a 90-pound punching bag, bro. That's something that you can take off and slam it around too if you're gonna practice MMA.
Pardon me. What style do you practice?
Well, honestly, I practice a mixture. I call it the free hand. I do a little Wing
Hold on.
Chun.
3 minutes.
Uh,
This conversation is gonna last about 3 more minutes, and then we're gonna go back to this book.
Okay,
But
quick.
yeah,
continue.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I'm gonna use the bathroom
Sorry,
real
I don't.
quick.
Like I said, I'm just jumping up real quick. I study Hung Kung Fu, five animal form. That's why I was asking you.
See, you deeper than I am, man. I just free form. I free
Yeah,
form.
I also study the tai Chi and Wing Chun, but my base is five animal form: the leopard, the crane, tiger, dragon, and snake. Um, yeah, I just wanted to let y'all guys know I do study also. I do the studying too of martial arts.
Hey,
Hold on. What,
Vader, I do have a book that I'm eventually gonna get into. It's called The Philosophies of India. That's gonna be a part of my other segment called Bass's 50 Cent Finds. But this right here
Nice.
talks about martial arts and mantra, tantra, yoga, um, just a whole bunch of the philosophy of like Buddhism, Sikhism. You can read the back right there. But yeah, one day I'm gonna get into that, and it talks a lot about different forms of martial arts and stuff
All
like
right.
that.
Good.
Yogas.
Vader, I'm jumping over to your page right now. Gonna check you out. Let him get back to his philosophy, man. His reading. We throwing the show
Appreciate
off.
that.
But I follow you, Vader.
That was very informational. I appreciate y'all. Ha ha ha.
Now I watch I watch UFC like I watch UFC, like the Fighters League, the Russian Fighters League. I watch all that shit, like, whenever, just to take my mind off of shit. So, you know, I began, like, I don't know if y'all know, but I got sick with diabetes a couple of months ago, and they had to put me in like a little coma to bring my sugars down and shit. So ever since then, I've been like, practicing martial arts as a form of exercise. So I'm definitely interested in that martial arts talk. One day when I get into this book, I will have a whole live about martial arts or mixed martial arts or boxing.
My nigga. I do it just to sharpen my skills. I really don't do it for a belt. Don't do it for competition either.
But yeah, thanks everybody for joining me. Thanks to the panel, the guests. Um, the blackberries are great for diabetes. Well, great. Me and my daughter love blackberries. We eat that shit like it's candy. We love blackberries. But yeah, this is season 5, episode 1. Nope, it's not. It's season 1, episode 5 of Bass Got Books, where we correlate everything with everything over here. Everybody got a voice. This is a way for everybody to get off the usual TikTok arguing and all that bullshit that we see and stuff like that, and just to expand the mind's horizons. But yeah, if you don't mind, we'll get back into it. Let me read these comments real quick because they're talking about the stuff with diabetes, which I take water breathing jug of water. Stop eating meat bass. Yes, Quee, I am in the process of like winging myself off of meat. Quee, thank you for that. Or Quee or Quay. Dream, dandelion, tea, or burdock root tea, a lot of benefits. I appreciate that. Let me go on and write that down. Or let me screenshot that. Since I'm about to read. But yeah, I appreciate all those suggestions because I'm really gonna take that into heart and consideration. But here we go, chapter 19, The Navigator's Daughter, born in the Ancestral Republic, which all this information in this book is accounts that she remembers that she told someone to write a book. And she said the only way she would like give this information to this person that wrote the book was if they like word for word used her information and gave it the straight truth. So again, this is an account from the navigator's daughter, William Morris. Born in the ancestral republic. But here we go. It says it says while the official versions do not inform us about these worlds, and why is it the reason for their visits to our lands? It says those questions are somewhat complex to answer quickly, but I would try. There are many continents behind what you know as poles. I would call them barriers or walls. They can be of ice, as in Antarctica and in several other parts, as well as mountains. Although there are several, although there are several types of these barriers, both in your known world and outside. I have visited your land so many times as I consider myself part of here, but the ancestors have even visited other worlds repeatedly, and thousands of other races have also visited us, both in a friendly way and in the most cruel way. We could say that I am also a part of here since my ancestors were born in these same lands and lived here until the final day. Since I was a child, I was motivated by the idea of being able to return and step on the soil of my grandmother, of my mother and grandparents. They gave up their lives for freedom of our entire race. My father is William Morris, and I must tell you that he was born in these lands like you. He had the fortune of being able to cross those imposed artificial ice walls created by the same parasites that control them today and managed to find our lands. I mean, the ancestral republic, or whatever you want to call it. There, he met my mother and formed a great family. I have the best memories of my dear father that fortunately many are knowing little by little, and soon a large part will know about the lands where I was born. What? So now we're going to get in on who her father was. Peace, Gottlieb. Give me 1 second. This voluptuous baby wants something else to eat. I told you. She'll eat you out of house. I told you. Don't let her get into the car. She gonna eat the seats. Jesus Christ. Here. You're welcome, baby. We about to go to the park in 30 minutes, okay? Okay? Okay, love you. Y'all heard that. She said we going to the park in 30 minutes. So I'm gonna try to get as much done as possible. Everybody, we got a guest coming up. Let's be respectful. Cy Johnson, welcome to Bass Got Books. Please be respectful. Watch your tone, and you got the floor for about 3 minutes. It was nice knowing you. Well, back to the schedule, to the
Yeah, I'll be
regular
wondering what's
schedule.
going through their head.
You dumb as hell, man. I thought the same thing.
He said, "Was there somebody riding a horse?" Hey, True, you're a funny dude, True. You're a funny dude. You're right, right. It says, "My father, with 34 years and a great experience in the Continental Navy, made a person called Butler who was infiltrated in these lands and who had also been born in mine for reasons that we cannot say, but with a team formed by several members experienced in war and above all their experience in maritime navigation. And despite the thousands of complications and threats they received, they were able to enter the polar zone and cross those walls and then find our lands. It was easier for my father as he was obviously led by an experienced captain who knew the way very well. It was not at all random as it seemed at first in the story of the first book, The Navigator Who Crossed the Ice Walls. Stick around for Bass Got Books, and we'll get into that one after we finish this one. So if you want to know more, tune in every morning, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, somewhere around there for Bass Got Books.
Was it explained why they called it the ancestral republic, or is that going
Now,
to be like?
uh, it's been saying that this whole book, but it has yet to describe why they call it that. But It's probably going to explain it in one of the other books.
Hmm.
And
All right.
and promotion time, real quick. If y'all go look at one of the last comments, it says, "Listen, Eddie." Song from the group Home. That is my brother. I consider him my brother. I've known him for years, on top of years, going on 20 years. We've been sharing knowledge for over 13 years. He's relatively new to TikTok, but yeah, let's try to get him to 1,000 followers. A7. That's my
Yes, sir.
brother. That's my brother who I said has that book, Moors and Masonry.
Give me the book. Give me the book. Give me the book.
And
I
look,
want that book. Give me the book.
we actually was talking last night on the phone, and we're actually gonna do like a joint live, but I'm a have him on FaceTime, and I'ma still be live, and we're gonna read the book, Moors and Masonry.
Let me know. I'll be there. I want to know that action. Yeah, I can't pass that up.
I told you that book. I told you, I said I need it. Yeah, if you don't mind, drop the website where you can find the book. Yeah, we locked in. Yes, sir. Yeah, drop the website so we can all get that book and all other 7 books that my brother got. What? I just gave you a milkshake. Well, not even a milkshake,
I appreciate y'all.
a fruit smoothie. No problem, no problem. But hold on. No, go sit your butt down. Go sit your butt down. You gonna quit eating. We about to go to the park in 15 minutes. You done had 17 snacks and breakfast. Yeah, y'all heard it here. 15 minutes, and we're gonna, call it quits. Not yeah, like a little fruit blend. A puree is the word I was looking for. But
It's all right, bro. My daughters are the same way. Still.
damn, did I ever give her those strawberries? I don't think I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't know what the hell she want. She just want my love. Yeah, we about to go to the park in about 15 minutes, folks. Uh, let's see. Uh, it was not. It was not all random as it seemed at the first in the story of the first book, The Navigator Who Crossed the Ice Walls. The reality is that Butler was an expert person in the subject of navigation as he led the Navy Council in my homelands. He has visited these lands many times more than the world imagines. He is one of those who has done and contributed the most to allow us to infiltrate here and put into action the plan that he has devised together with my father. As I said before, they have fought together with many of us who continue fighting for these lands, which we keep in our hearts, and which are as much our lands as theirs. Although I do not feel at ease here for obvious reasons about the damned race that is in power and that manipulates and prevents its development freely. These lands should belong to the human being. I mean, the real human being, not that false dome that only nods its head to what is imposed from above. It must be ours because that is how it was dictated from the celestial lands to Hyperborea. The human being should not seek to escape from here, but to subdue its colonizer and expel it. I understand that what I am expressing is certainly very complex to carry out today. That is why an alternative plan was sought, which is to get humanity out of here before the next reset.
That's why people end up disappearing.
They gone. They gone. And here, drink a little bit. Don't backwash. I don't want to see no damn spit
Hey,
floating
bro,
in the water.
you know she can't help it, bro.
Peace, Sweniel. Peace, Sweniel. Rewind the last sentence. Yes, ma'am. 5.0. Um, actually, I'll give you one better. As I said before, they have fought together with many of us who continue fighting for these lands, which we keep in our hearts, and which are as much our land as theirs. Although I do not feel at ease here for obvious reasons, but the damned race that is in power and that manipulates and prevents its development freely, these lands should belong to the human being. I mean the real human being, not that false dome that only nods its head to what is imposed from above. It must be ours because that is how it was dictated from the celestial lands to Hyperborea. The human being should not seek to escape from here, but to subdue its colonizer and expel it. I understand what I am expressing is certainly very complex to carry out today. That is why an alternative plan was sought, which is to get humanity out of here before the next reset.
Is in and into Hyperborea or like
See, this shit is poorly translated to English, so I don't know. It's hard to understand what that really means.
because as far as I know, going up to Hyperborea, you need to have like a certain type of wisdom. You got to have a certain type of heart for that because it's not for people that still carry around baggage.
And there was no alternative plan. That's only written in that book, so that the first plan seems like it's just a
And then there's that. It was so vague that it's really not. You can't really take that with a grain of salt.
because the alternative plan is then where the giants are, because that's the first place you're gonna run into. Where the land eateth up the inhabitants, you go underground and then you find giants. So how do you get past the giants? And then Americus Vespucius said that he's seen dragons and he's seen water spiders. And I know y'all seen the water spiders that glide on the water, but he was talking about the ones that are
Can actually swim in water.
well, I think he said they still do the gliding thing, but they're definitely not the size of the spiders that we're talking about or that we're used to.
You mean the big, like the ones that's the size of your hand, right?
I mean, like the ones that are like the size of a gopher.
I think someone leaked a photo or something of some shit like that. It was like found in, if I'm not mistaken, over there by the what would be considered the Bermuda Triangle.
The same thing. Same. This was him. This was him. Uh, damn. It's in a book. I could post it. I could make a post
Uh,
about it. Dragon.
damn, it's in a book. I could post it. I could make a post about it.
Dragon.
Damn, it's in a book. I could post it. I could make a post about it.
Miss Nicole,
I
Dragon.
got
can you
I have an
mute up?
echo.
Yes, ma'am. I'll bring you back up. Drop back down. I'll bring you back up.
Oh, see, that is what our Earth, our lands. That's what it looks like without the ice. That's what it looks like.
It says, ooh, yo,
Was it?
I'm
Was
about to,
it? Was it this live I was in when I was talking about the that show where they say winter is coming? What's that show?
Oh, Game of Thrones, G.
Yeah,
hey,
Game of
you want to
Thrones.
know what's
That's
crazy,
the history of this. That's the history of this world.
Say what again, bro?
Seven?
That's
Look,
the
I'm about
history
to
of this
test my
world.
Spanish, but
Say what again, bro?
that
That's the
says
history of this
Terra
world.
Infinita. Hey,
Do I
can
have
you
an
mute up
echo
Miss
again?
Nicole, please?
That's the
Yeah,
history of
just
this world.
mute up real quick for me. Look, it says, I'm about to test my Spanish or Latin. It says, previo al último reseteo, which means previous of the last reset. And it gives that map.
That was perfect. That was perfect. Very nice.
Good
Y'all
job,
tap
man.
the
Good
screen
job.
for that Spanish
Good
class,
job. Tap the
please.
screen for the Latin.
Then it says el pasaje, which means the passage. Hacia las tierras detrás de la. And it says the passage of the land. I don't know what detrás means. And it says of Antarctica. So, oh, okay, it says the passage of the deep land of Antarctica is what that says in Latin or Spanish. And then up here, it says Terra Infinita previo al último reseteo, which means before the last reset. And that's what it says it looks like. We
That's
got
one
any
thing
mods
about
in here?
history.
We got
That's
any
one thing
mods in
about
here?
history is a lot of stuff happen a lot more recent, and things happen a lot more often. Like growing up, we thought that there was only like one reset. We thought there was one flood. We thought there was like boom, a flood, and then next you know, we were just here, survivors. There's been um, there's been a few resets.
You ready to go outside?
There's been resets that happened while we've been alive.
Yeah, according to this book, it said we at least had three resets, and one
Yeah,
was relatively close ago. Like,
yeah. What's relatively close could actually be looked at from can only be looked at from a spiritual perspective, because to the universe, a day to the universe is like a year to us. So that is relatively close. So thinking about all the years that done passed, how many days that is for the cosmos.
yeah,
For
my
this
brother
part
Tom.
of us, because we know that I think it's the land of Dimitri or uh, it's either Dimitri or the Anunnaki lands. I know there's a few of those different lands that have their time is different. I think the human colony is the same. Like if you go there, like they're like it's like a year per our day. The Bible talks about it as well. Like one day will be I can't remember how it goes, but yeah, I think our time is the most. Our time allows for the most unaliving early compared to the other places that are in that book that you're reading right now.
See, and like my brother Tone said, just said in the comments, what? Say Tone? Like my brother Tone just said in the comments, we going through a reset right now, which is why all this information is coming out. So it's on us. It's on us to determine how that reset is going to go. Whether it's going to fall in our favor or is it going to destroy, what we call or consider mankind. You see what I'm saying? We're
Since
going
I,
through one right now.
I gotta speak on this, since since it's the age of Aquarius now and shit. All right. It says that human colonies is on Mars. That's actually very recent, because before that, there was no human colonies on Mars. If anything, you had more genetic experiments on Mars and more cybernetics coming into play. That's where you get the idea of the Lin Kuei from Mortal Kombat, the idea of cyborgs and the Terminator. All of that stems from there.
I mean, that's a war planet. It would only be fit. I mean, it would only make sense.
They had hella pyramids too, but they were mainly used as power stations and
Want to write
transport
this
and like
down?
transportation systems.
Call.
Matter of
Yeah.
fact, one of them actually led to the Mid Atlantic. Um, I'm you gonna make the connection. You'll make the connection.
Yeah, they have a land of Mars in this book, Vader. They actually do have a land of Mars. I think we done passed by it. So if you would like to hear about what I've read about, the land on Mars and the human colony and the other Europa, um, I'm gonna put my videos on YouTube because someone asked today about it. Someone asked yesterday about it. So I'm about to type in my YouTube channel. It's empty right now. Um, and yeah, the other episodes of season one of Bass Got Books will be on there. But yeah, in the chat is my what? I'm
Mm,
trying to pin a comment, but I don't know how to do. Yeah, my shit is my YouTube channel is real fat bass dash day. Um, so yeah, the videos will be up on there. You know, probably today or tomorrow. In case you missed episodes 1 through 4 of Bass Got Books season 1. But what? Oh, that's beautiful. But yeah, I got my daughter drawing, so we could probably get this chapter in right here if y'all wanna put our heads down and make it through.
Hey man, come on, just do it. You already know what the answer is gonna be.
All right, here we go.
Hey, were you on my live the other day with me and
Yes,
David?
yes, I was.
I'm about to post that joint on YouTube tonight. Or
What?
I'm trying to get the YouTube popping.
Yeah, I think all of us should do it just in case we miss something, or just in case there's something fire, we can go on there, clip it, and then put it on TikTok or something. You see what I'm saying? So we should all
Right.
definitely do that. But yeah, somebody asked me yesterday about it, then somebody asked me today about it. So I'm gonna do it for the people. But yeah, chapter one. I said chapter 21. Chapter 21, the Nearlands. Um, Rashad, Pretty Kitty said, "What's your YouTube name?" So go on and give yourself a little minute and a half promotion, and yeah, we'll get started reading.
Hey, peace, everybody. This Rashad Poet talking. My YouTube is Rashad Poet. My Instagram is Rashad Poet. My website is rashadpoet.com. You can find me in all these places doing what I do here. Also doing poetry. And the YouTube video I'm about to drop is crazy. Me and David were on there, dropped some gems about architecture. We talk about Benjamin Banneker. We talk about the Library of Alexandria. There's some secrets. Talk about the secrets. It's really a great video. I'm about to drop it today. It's going to be on there. I got a bunch of other videos. Well, I got a few other videos. I'm trying to get my YouTube rolling, so I need people to hop on there to help me get it rolling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there goes my book. That's available on Amazon. I'm working on my second book right now. Uh, yeah, support, support, support. Let's get it going. This is the way that we build. Um, it's the way that we build. I'm self-published. Like I went through a company to do the actual publishing, but I don't know if you ever heard of Cameron. Like how his record label was. Like it's just they don't own the rights to his stuff. It's just what is it when you like shit? I can't even think of the word now. For lack of better terms, they just print the book for me. That's all they're doing.
So
Um,
pretty much like Young Dolph and Key Glock,
yeah,
they independent,
basically,
but
like
they
all your
publish
favorite
on their
rappers who were smart, the one that got not they got either promotion deals or they got I can't think of the word right now. But yeah, support y'all. I appreciate it. Thanks, Bass. Let me do that.
own. Yeah, no problem, man. But yeah, yeah,
It's great,
distribution.
y'all. Yeah,
Yeah, go
distribution deal. There we go. It's a distribution deal I got with my publishing company. Um, the book is great, y'all. Like I talked about my life, 100% honest in there. That's just that first book is more spiritual. The second book is more like historical
Hey,
with them,
Brad.
but they're both necessary.
I'm gonna have to get your number or something like that, Brad, because I'm actually trying to learn how to grow some plants and stuff. Um, when I actually get those items, can you teach me how to do this?
like this.
Yeah, I got you. Whatever you get, just let me know. Matter of fact,
All right.
to be honest with you, you should let me know before you get it because there's some things that they grow certain ways, and if you don't have the space or if you don't like, oh, man, yeah, just talk to me before you do it. Cause like, say it's summertime right now, like it's hot. So if you were to buy squash right now or zucchinis, then you'd have a higher chance of having to deal with squash bugs, right? But if you
Right.
were to do it earlier, like when it's not so hot and they're not thriving, then you would have a better chance of growing without losing. You know what I'm saying? So you wanna know before you actually purchase the plants, not afterwards.
Gotcha. All right. Once I get the money up, I'll definitely let you know, and I'll ask all our questions I need. But I'm actually gonna go
Hey,
feed my daughters
hey,
and
give me
stuff
your
like that, and continue my
inbox me
shadow
your
boxing.
address. Inbox me your address. So I could send you some seeds if you don't have any. They're seeds are cheap, but if you need seeds, I could send you some.
That's much appreciated, brother. I'll do that real fast. Thank you very much, brother. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a good day.
Hey,
Peace,
thanks
Love
for
you
brother.
too,
joining us,
man.
Seven. You know, you're always welcome up on here.
You could get seeds with food stamps, yo. 7. You could get your seeds with food stamps too. Seeds and plants. If the plant has food on it, you could get it with food stamps. Just not
You,
from Lowe's and Home Depot.
you serious?
Yeah, Dollar
Yeah.
General and everything sells seeds. Dollar General, Family Dollar, they sell seeds and shit too.
Okay, I'm writing this down. I'm writing this down.
And you in Georgia, so I know you got a Family Dollar or a Dollar General.
We central, so I can get to one easily. It's not that hard. I appreciate y'all very much.
No problem, man. You know you're always welcome on here. I tried searching for you. I told everybody to share the live to you because I know you fuck with this book. So I try not to start without you, but hell, I wasn't gonna wait no hour.
Hey man, the universe is always gonna guide me over here.
Look, if you send me a message, just send me a bullshit ass message like yo, so that way the next time I send out shares, you'll be one of the first ones in my bubbles.
All right, that's a bet. Thank
Uh,
y'all very much. Peace out. Well, nah, peace and abundance to everybody. Yes,
hey,
ma'am.
and more. Hey, Tone just dropped the website to get that book, mooresandmasonry.org. Let me screenshot that.
It's the name of the book.org.
Yep, yep.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
No
much. This
problem.
will not go to waste. I appreciate y'all very much.
No problem. No problem. But yeah. I got my daughter drawing, so I'm gonna push on through. This is our lands have a name different from everything that has been named in the stories, and surely much of the continents abroad as well. Although many keep the spirit of the great stories and battles that may never happened. You see, poorly translated. That may have never happened. I will not annihilate his dream or confuse it with names. Besides, I prefer that my lands remain for the moment with the same name that some know it as Ancestral Republic. Look, as soon as he leaves, we get to it. You see, folks, this is why you don't want to miss an episode or even 3 minutes of, Bass Got Books, because as soon as you ask a question and you leave, we start talking about it. But besides, I prefer that my lands remain for the moment with the name that some know it as Ancestral Republic. It's fine as it represents what we are, the surviving human ancestors prior to the last reset. You see, that's why you don't miss not 1 second of Bass Got Books. I'm telling you, Seven just asked, why is it called the Ancestral Republic? There we go. There we go. Now we know who they are. They are the surviving human ancestors prior to the last reset. If y'all pay attention to David's lives, or y'all be bullshitting around, which one is it? If y'all be paying attention to David's lives, he shows a weapon that could have caused the last reset. But no, y'all want to sit around, bullshit, smoke weed with your friends when you could be on TikTok getting some of this knowledge. You could be following
Fact.
people like Rashad Poet. You
You
could be
know what?
following people like, David Ketsaf, Asian Los, Lord Natural, but y'all want to sit around bullshit.
You
Oh, go
know what?
ahead,
I
David.
think I might do a live on that today. Yeah, I think I might do a live on that today because you can never get enough of it. It's even in the scriptures. So I'm gonna whip out the part of the scriptures that talks about it.
Hey, that's what's up. And
Yeah,
and
Eh, come
I'll
through,
be doing a
Rashad. You
live
know how we
today
do.
on. Yeah, I was. That's what I was just about to say. I was about to say I'm a rock with you. I got some
Okay, cool.
fascist stuff to add to the
Nice,
mix.
nice.
But I'm doing a live today too, y'all, on culture. It ain't what y'all think. So we ain't about to be doing no. We ain't about to be beating our feet or nothing. Y'all can if y'all want, but it's deeper than that.
Y'all heard it first here, folks. TikTok is going to be full of gems today. Y'all heard it here, folks. First, Bass got books. Your daily book read, 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning, start time, Eastern time every morning, getting to you live. But yeah,
That's right,
we're
brother.
gonna. I'm a hey, I swear, Sueño is like the best hype man. Everybody needs a Sueño 81. If y'all don't follow him, go follow my brother, both pages. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this last chapter right here, and then I'm gonna pass the torch. So let's put our heads down and just storm through it real quick. Like I said, Ancestral Republic is fine as it represents what we are, the surviving human ancestors prior to the last reset. We are your ancestors, although the lands were different before the quote unquote walls of ice. Our parents and grandparents were born, fought, and some died here. You cannot imagine how many stories I told in my lands about the great heroes that were forged here, just as heroes were born in my lands who have done great deeds in these regions. How is it that you speak English? What is the language used in your lands? In my lands, a different language is spoken, native, especially in the main city, but we speak several languages of your lands. Our parents escaped from these lands to start again in the outer lands. They escaped from all corners of this world that you know. Then, in the other lands, different communities were created. But at the beginning, when this happened, each community, divided precisely by their culture, began to create their own language and their own culture to generate links, and that there are no divisions between the ancestral humans. Then, as time went by, many already used our native language and even forgot the language of their father or grandfather. This happens more, as I said, frequently in the big cities, but we try not to lose the connection with the past. So the same way these folks is, well, if you American or if you Indian, speak your language. Well, shit, folks that's superiorly like advanced than us, even say that then as time went by, many already used our native language and even forgot the language of their father or grandfather. This happens more, as I said, frequently in the big cities, but we try not to lose the connection with the past. Come on, folks. Look at Come on, folks. Look at the connected dots these books are doing to like those said, if you close your eyes, this whole book, every chapter you would think that we're talking about humans here in America. But to continue, why did your parents escape? Or rather from what? Or from whom were they escaping? They escaped from the worst war that has never happened here. And they did it because there was no other alternative. Escape or die, for all was lost. Uh,
For the
it's,
person that asked me how to keep away, plant marigolds and peppermints around your tree. Squirrels don't like those. Neither do rabbits. So you can plant the marigolds anywhere you want.
see, see. The problem is they be asking all these questions, but don't be gifting. Each gift is only 1 cent, one measly penny. And I'm not begging or nothing like that, but we, the panel be dropping gems. You know, just know whenever you have it, whenever you get paid, you got a little dollar to the spin. Make sure you go on some of our lives and just drop a little 20 coins or something, 20 cents, eventually it adds up, and then we could afford to bring you more books like this one that we're reading right now. You know, don't gift me though. Don't gift me though, because I'm gonna just spend it right back on TikTok, giving it away. So don't give it to me. Give it to the panel. What? Yes. So forgive me for getting emotional when I talk about this subject. My grandfather died in that battle, as so many millions of others did too. My mother escaping, being very small in my grandmother's arms. The giants saved many people for that we are eternally grateful. There's many different forms of giants. Spank that hoe. There's many different forms of giants, and it is like throughout these books that I have been reading, it has mentioned over 100 times that some way or somehow some being of giants has always helped us. It's even described at one point in time. It's even described those
Um,
giants as winged giants. Go ahead, Shad.
yo, who?
You said what, Rashad? Hey, Rashad, you there?
Y'all hear me or did I break up?
Yeah, you was breaking up. I hear you
You was
now.
breaking up.
I got a portal.
You gone again.
See, whatever you about to say is too deep. Yeah, whatever you see, whatever you have in your hand that you're talking about, or whatever you're looking at that you're talking about, they see it too, and they're preventing you from saying it, Rashad. I do not hear you at all.
Serious? Can y'all hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Now we hear you.
All right, look. Was did somebody say that the Romans were descendants of Cain?
How would they prove that?
Did somebody? I could have swore somebody said that. I could have
I
swore I
think
heard
Los
somebody.
was talking about stuff like this. He was talking
Yeah.
about Cain and Abel and incandescent twins. Um, but I'm not sure if he said that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Descendants of Cain.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with anything like that. That's out of my league right there. So, anybody feel free to chime in.
But to be real with you, if you want to say somebody's a descendant of Cain, it would be the Horites, so to speak, because they were the only ones that was pre-flood, that lived through the flood. They were underground. You know what I'm saying? And they got mixed.
The reason, all right, cool. The reason I'm asking, that's weird. Now that you're saying that, that's odd. Because I read a book. Well, I'm reading a book, and it said that the descendants, the descendants of Cain will rise up and help us bring the world back to how it's supposed to be.
What? What? It's bingo.
Did y'all hear me?
What'd you say, Rashad?
Hold on.
Uh, Kitty Cat 5.0 Mustang says, I think it's Kane. Hey,
Can
Kitty
y'all
Cat,
hear me
I'm just
now?
playing. I'm just word playing, Kitty Cat. No offense. Kitty Cat says she thinks it's Kane.
Y'all hear me now?
Yes, I hear
Good
you.
to
Can
hear,
you hear
brother.
me?
Yeah. In the book, it was saying that the descendants of Cain will rise up and help us.
What?
I was saying if it's the Horites, that would be awkward. Let me find the book, and I'm gonna find a page and see exactly what it says.
Well, while Rashad
Dang,
does
I read
that,
that book. Hold on.
while Rashad finds that book and that page, I'm gonna do a little teaser to make sure you join me tomorrow for episode 6, season 1 of Bats Got Books. But I mean, until Rashad finds this book, if I can get close to 30,000 likes, I can go on and read it. I could go on and read it. I like to read. I like reading. I could read it if I can get some screen taps. I don't give no gifts. Don't gifts. Don't comment. Tap that screen. Get me somewhere close to around 30,000 likes, and I might read it because I like to read. And if not, we just might have to wait till tomorrow morning for another episode of Bascot Books. But again, we got about 30,000 likes. Rashad's trying to find this book so he can show y'all something. I'm gonna throw him on the big screen. Yeah, and after he's done, if I ain't got 30,000, we're gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Quite honestly, I should have already had about 50,000 likes, but I'll deal with 30. Hey, I don't know if anybody was in, damn, whose live was it? I think it was Godly's live last night. But did anybody see me rotating between like my 3 pages and replying to myself?
I was there, G. You had me dying. Hey, but to be real though, that was needed, brother. We tribed up. That shit was fire.
Hey, and then I was like, this is my troll page, and my troll page is not real fat bass.
Fucking, CEO and all of them, man. Y'all was just going ham in the comments, bruh. I was cooking at the time too. I was trying to like cook, not mess my food up, and type.
Sometimes you get that feeling where, some laughter is needed. Like you feel like, there's going to be an outbreak of like some emotion. So you just try to like, lighten up the spirit and shit like that.
Oh, you gotta keep that energy like high. And even though she was
What
kind of,
happened?
oh, I was talking about the live yesterday, Godly's live, how we just changed the energy. Even though I know it was like, it felt like it was negative, it wasn't. She was just passionate, and sister was just hitting it with
Yeah.
facts. You know what I mean? I loved how we all came together. It was beautiful.
You know when God is just laying down the facts and then they still like, attack her, even though she's showing proof and she get upset because she really loves what she does and really take a lot of time out of her day. And she was just cussing them motherfuckers out, which is needed. But I just started like going between all 3 of my profiles, and I said, yeah, I'm in disguise, and my troll page is not real fat bass, which is just a play on words, just to be joking around. So I was just in there replying to myself and shit like that, throwing tomatoes and bullshit at the NAs and the PAs that come in there.
But I will say this, I've noticed how no matter how much they try to come into our spaces now, they immediately just want to drop, bruh. They don't even try. That stagnant energy gets no play where we at.
Bro, because they underestimate Goddess TV. They underestimate her. Like I swear, they underestimate Goddess TV. And the crazy thing is, that damn laptop is always right there next to her, and she'll pull it out in a heartbeat. That's why I fuck with Goddess TV. I fuck with her, and that's why I just felt like going in there and joking around, lightening up the mood. And when CEO go in there, everybody call him African and shit like that. So it was a good, like mood change. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because
exactly.
that's what we gotta do when we see when we see our family, distraught, or you just got a eerie feeling that something is gonna happen. Let's change the subject. Let's joke around and shit like that. Let's comfort them. You see what I'm saying? Because we know how these people like change up videos and edit videos to make us look like fools and make us look horrible and shit like that when we really not. We in every live together, so we know exactly what goes on. You see what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
whenever we see our family like that distraught, or just simply like need a hug and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? We gotta
Mhm.
change the mood. We gotta lighten up the mood. Let them know we love them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is
Hey, man.
difficult.
You know what? The best form of that is what? Laughter, brother. And we all got that in this. I
Mhm.
gotta stay laughing, bro. I don't like that negative stuff at all.
They say laughter is a good way to exercise. My fat ass need to exercise, so shit, I'm gonna laugh it up.
You hit that 30K, brother. I guess we moving on after
Yeah.
Rashad.
Hey,
No,
look,
fuck I
y'all,
did.
man. Y'all
Yo,
just keep doing your thing, man. I can't find this thing nowhere. Something told
well,
me to something told me to get a highlighter and highlight it when I found it, but
y'all, see, the good thing is Rashad's going live later on today. So the best thing to do is to join his live, and I guarantee you he'll have what he's talking about because we don't say no bullshit around here. We got all sorts of sources. So make sure you tune in to Rashad Ford. Go follow both of his pages. Make sure you tune in because he will have that for you. When the time comes. So. Yeah, about 2 minutes, and I'm gonna, read this chapter 22 because we got 30,000 likes. And
yeah,
see,
I'm
I
gonna
never
have it.
nap,
Yeah, I'm gonna have it.
but yeah, about a minute and a half, we're gonna dive into this chapter 22. See, I've been away from the phone, so I didn't see the likes, and Sueño reminded me, and I went back. I tell you what, I'm gonna read this chapter, and I'm gonna read it nice and clear, right? I'm gonna read this chapter. If I get 50,000 likes, right? If there's nothing going on later on tonight, nah, shit. I'm gonna try to Uber. If I don't Uber tonight and I get 50,000 likes, I will go live again tonight. If it's boring and nobody's on live, if Rashad or David or Los, if nobody is live and I'm not Ubering, I will go live again if I get 50,000 likes. So while I read this chapter, if you could, don't comment because if you're commenting, that means you're not tapping. And tap that screen while you listen. That's the best way to listen. If you commenting, you ain't listening. So, yeah, 50,000 likes. I might go live tonight. Yeah. But a little quick promotion. Uh, Thanks for the likes, the shares, the gifts. Uh, Most of all, thank you just for being here. Let me, expand the brain's horizon. Thanks to everybody that came up here, the panel for dropping jewels. Make sure y'all following everybody on the panel. Make sure y'all go into their bio because they have multiple pages. And we're gonna listen to whatever David has to say, and we're gonna jump right in. Yes, sir, David.
How'd you know I wanted to say something?
Because you unmuted.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanted to say to Rashad, what do you say? Top of the hour, then we go live.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
All right, cool. I'm gonna charge up a little bit, and then I'm gonna hit live. Probably like 11:05 or 11:10.
That
I'll
I'll
be
be
here.
there.
All
So
right.
yes, since I
Well,
got 30,000 likes, David, I'm gonna just read this chapter and then I'm gonna end it, and then pass the torch to you,
cool,
brother.
cool. All right.
All
I'll
right.
drop now. I'm be in the comments. Yeah. All right. Later.
I appreciate David coming up here, man. You always welcome. But yeah, if y'all not If y'all haven't already, go on and follow Rashad Poet, Swenyo Johnson, 81, and David Kitsaf. Make sure y'all go into their bios. Make sure y'all follow all their pages they have, because they rotate and they go live on, all the pages. So, yeah, follow all their pages. But yeah, we're gonna read this, and thanks for the 30,000 likes, and we're gonna get back into it. We're gonna get back
Yeah.
into the book, and then
Hey,
I'm gonna call it a day.
I might not have that shit on my live today. This book is 300 pages, and I found it skimming. So I might not have it today, but I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna find a way to find it because it was just me skimming through it, and I don't want y'all to think that I was just bullshitting. But I'm gonna probably have to look it up online and then like digitally search for like the sentence that I was looking for and see if I can find it there and then locate it in the book. But we'll see. But that's not my main focus. So if I don't have it on my live today, it's because I'm focused on what my live is about. In case y'all come follow me, I don't want to seem like a liar or nothing.
There it goes. Just follow him, and hopefully if you tune into his channel, hopefully one day you catch that. If you miss a day, you might miss it. So make sure you watch all his lives. But yeah, we're gonna jump into this chapter right here. Yeah, 22. The giants of the Great Tartary who wanted to liberate humanity. The giant race joined the human race in the previous reset. They came from outside to free us from the vile custodial oppression. They believed it was the right time to unite and wait until some of the custodial masters returned. The Great Tartary, the one that was erased from its maps and history, was the perfect union of giants and humans. That is why the past of the giants or the giant humans was hidden forever, or simply their history was manipulated with tales full of lies mixed with mythology, and in many ways, we about to go outside, okay? We about to go outside here. Or manipulated with tales full of lies mixed with mythology in many ways. They were sentenced as enemies of the gods. Here, the truth is simple, and you will see it with your own eyes in the future. The only enemies of the gods and of breaking the free development of the races, of uprooting and destroying the spiritual development, not only here in the known lands, but in many of the other lands, are without a doubt the colonizers themselves, the enemy race that destroyed the dreams of the past and would destroy those of your future if you let them. The giants only show their greatness by staying hidden, so as not to generate more harm to the current human being. Since in the past everything has gone wrong, and for that you are paying a very hard price. These lands that are the only ones you know for now have their oceans stained with ancestral blood, our blood that tried to change everything, that were very close to achieve freedom forever.
Yo, weren't you just that reminds me, sorry Bass. Weren't you talking about how they had to have been good giants that actually helped and they had to have been that just like that was them, right? That was helping us, right?
You know
Facts,
what I
yeah.
say? Don't argue with Bass. Argue with who?
Books.
The mammy.
But yeah, anyone got anything to say? Poet, Swinyo?
Yeah, there were good and bad races though of giants because some of them were eating people and some of them were building humongous bells that could heal you. But who knows if the bells could heal you? That means there had to be a frequency that you could hit it to destroy somebody too. So who knows what their intentions were? But
It's crazy how like you know people don't like to think that we're like advanced human beings, but we really are. and I just want to show what kind of frequency like most of us is on, right? You know, I like to joke around. Can y'all hear me?
You clear?
I like to joke around and say, sometimes if we just hush our mouth, we'll like, we'll learn something. Cause look, that's exactly what we talking about. Look what's next, Sueño, as a little sneak peek for episode 6, season 1 of Ask Got Books.
There
Look
you
at that
go.
frequency we on, brother.
Yep, there you go. Hey, I'm looking forward to it, man. I love this right here.
But yeah,
Here,
I want to say, we're about to go outside. I'm about to end it, okay? What, baby? Wait, I'm about to come, baby. Give me 1 second, okay?
come on.
Yeah, everybody, come on. Uh, come on. She got the country accent. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining me, on this beautiful day. I want to thank you for the likes, the shares, the gifts, but most of all, just giving me your time to let me stretch that mind out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Um, like it's an honor, to have people in here and like, trust me with, with the, trust me with the task of, relaying information. It's an honor. It's really an honor, like it's love that I can really feel. And I just want to say thank you to everybody, every time I join my lives, even if it's one person, it makes me keep going. And, every time I see everybody in here, eager to join and, help me out with information. Hell, the other day I was cooking and a couple of people read for me. Uh, that shit just makes me want to keep going. And because of y'all, like I said, I put my YouTube in the comments earlier. Real Fat Bass Day. I will be uploading all the other what? Yeah, we're going outside. We no Tone won't bring Lele over here right now. Okay, later. But yeah, my YouTube is Real Fat Bass Day, and all other episodes of Bass Got Books season 1 will hopefully be uploaded today or tomorrow. And again, thank y'all for being here. Uh, I really do love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really do want to help share this knowledge and stuff. And if no one has anything to say, I'm gonna end it here. But feel free, promote your page, promote yourself. Each one got a minute and a half. Go ahead.
You want to go first?
Go ahead, Rashad. I'll let you go, bro.
Oh, shit, I already went. But hey, peace and love. This Rashad Poet. Follow me, Rashad Poet, on everything. Go to my website, rashadpoet.com. You can purchase my book, Poetic Pieces. I got a new book that I'm working on right now, coming out soon. Definitely follow my YouTube. I'm about to start posting my lives on there. Uh, yeah, let's go.
Hey, you two fucked up giving me these sound bits. But yeah,
Hey.
Suenya, any last words, my brother?
Yeah, you hit it perfectly though. I was just gonna say, peace and love to the chat, the live, and forgive me for getting in here late, but I'm glad I came in when I did. I'm on the West Coast, the time difference is a little off, but I appreciate your knowledge, brother. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to even do this, both of y'all, including David. If he was here, I would tell him, or he might still be in the comments. Thank him again for just nudging me to get up in here and, be a part of the panel. And, I'm getting to the point where like I'm a student, so I watch all y'all and I'm just studying right now and then getting ready to, put my effort more into speaking on the things that I have collected over time. But again, I appreciate all y'all. And, yeah, man, I've
The
got books. Check them
Pennsylvania,
out.
we're all students. We're all students. So don't hold back, because there's pieces that you have that we all need to hear.
I
Yeah,
felt that, brother.
the best teacher knows he's the best student. So at the end of the day, we all master students. You know, we just sharing information. Information. We're passing on information. You know, sometimes some people might not be in the situation that we're in to be able to spend the extra 20 because you know they got kids or this or this. You know, so why not? You know, read it for myself. But while I'm reading it for myself, pass it on. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I really love my folks. I really love my folks. But yeah, that was Bass Got Books, season one, episode six. Hey, that shit is funny to me. I'm sorry.
Hey,
This
Bass,
is
I meant to
Bass.
tell you, brother. You
I
come
think
up
it's
with
really
the
cool.
most interesting titles for everything, G. Like it's effortless. You know what I mean? That's why when you said Bass got books, I was like, check them out. You know what I'm saying? G, you like my reading rainbow.
Hey, hey, facts. Hey, I love it. I think it's cool. And to be honest with you, that's a whole market scheme that you can take everywhere on every platform. Always be. I would hashtag it and stick with it and just keep it rocking. I mean, it goes with.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna start hashtagging it, man. I appreciate that. I never thought about it. Hey, you wanna know what's crazy is like Los been peer pressuring me to go live for months, bro. And like I get fumbled on words or like I stutter. So like I used to get embarrassed about it, but that's why sometimes you hear me laugh and shit like that. But yeah, Los been pressuring me to go live for a minute. So like, you know, I give a lot of like thanks and, you know, praise to like Los pressuring me because I guess he saw something in my knowledge and he been pressuring me to go live. So, you know, if y'all don't already, go follow Yation Los or Asian Los. Make sure y'all follow all, you know, 5, 6 pages because he's heavily shadow banned. And again, thanks for the likes, the shares, the gifts, and most of all, thanks for letting me, you know, expand that brain a little bit. Peace.
Peace.